The Paris Olympic Games did not disappoint in the pool. Between world records and historic storylines, these are the top 10 performances of the Paris Olympics. In 10th place, we have the 200 butterfly with Leon Marchand against the defending Olympic gold medalist. That is Krzysztof Milak from Hungary. This was going to be an absolute battle. What a great race it was, and they are in the lanes right next to each other. Milak in lane 4, number 1 qualifier, and right away on the start, 23 seconds in, Milak is out to a half body length lead. Marchand is right there, but he's going to give him a fight all the way to the end. He's going to make him work for it. Even at the 150, it looks like Marchand is falling even further behind, and Milak is pulling ahead, and he's going to upset the chances of this Frenchman to display in front of his home crowd a gold medal. But no, what happens? Into the race, we're almost at the finish. 1 minute and 43, we are 8 seconds from the finish, and Marchand pulls even. The crowd is erupting inside of the stadium. They want to see their homeboy take home a gold medal, and that's exactly what he does. He takes home gold, and we'll see him later in the program for the 200 breaststroke, but that is the 10th best performance. Congratulations to Leon Marchand into that incredible finish. Wow. In 9th, we have the 800 freestyle because we have Ledecky. You know what else is 800? 800 times more dense than air. That is water. You know what's up. And here she is in lane 4. This is the ultimate battle because she has to take down Titmus and Madden, her fellow teammate from the United States of America. And the reason why this race is so significant, because Katie Ledecky first made the Olympic team in this event in 2012 when she was 15 years old. She dove in the water and won gold for USA. Then in 2016 in Rio, she did it again. Then in 2021 in Tokyo, she did it again. And here we are for number 4. Can she get it done? Yes, she is flirting with the world record line. There is Titmus pushing her as much as she can. This is the 200 mark. And into the race, we are at the halfway mark, and it is a 2-person battle. Can Titmus from Australia, one of the greatest Australian swimmers of all time, take down the legend, the GOAT, the Katie Ledecky? Well, it turns out into the finish, Ledecky pulled away, and that is why she is the greatest female swimmer of all time. We know Phelps is the GOAT on the men's side, and there is the sportsmanship. Titmus telling the world, this is the greatest swimmer of all time. She beat me fair and square, and she deserves that title 4 in a row. That is absolutely incredible. Love to see the sportsmanship. We love it in swimming. What an incredible race that was. And there's the 4-peat, 4 in a row. And in 8th place, we have the men's 100-meter freestyle because we have Pan Zhan Li of China pulling away from the field in a short race, and he is going to dominate this thing. He's got Kyle Chalmers in the lane next to him. We got Popovich. We have all these athletes battling, and look at the separation. Pan is out to an early lead. They're at about 35 meters into the race and into the finish with a nearly body length lead with just 8 seconds to go. Pan is making a statement that he is the fastest swimmer in the world. The men's 100-meter freestyle is the showcase event of the Olympic Games. Kind of like the 100 meters in track and field. In swimming, it's the 100-meter freestyle. I'd say even more so than the 50-meter freestyle. This is the event, and into the finish, a full body length lead. Pan wins the event in more than a second, breaking his own world record in a 46.4. Disgusting. And his prior world record was super fast at a 46.80. This man is on fire, and we will see him later in the competition, and he's pumped up for breaking his own world record. In 7th place, we have the men's 200-meter freestyle because it could have gone to any of these guys. Look at how close all of these guys are. We're at 135. They're heading into the finish. It is literally anyone can grab this gold medal. And as we get into the finish, I cannot believe the number of times that the lead exchanged. We're literally done with the race. This is a 142. Remember, the world record 142.0. The time wasn't that fast, but the racing was magnificent. Look at all. This is Popovich right there. He is gunning for it. I think he's taller than all the other guys in here. We got Team GB. They're trying to repeat on the podium. We got Hobson right there for the United States of America. And I would count 1, 2, 3, 4 swimmers could win this into the touch. But you know what sucks? One of them is not even going to get on the podium. And when we reach into the finish, it is Popovich from Romania, the young superstar who's been dominant in the 100 and the 200. He takes it home in the 200 freestyle. We saw him in the 100 with Pan. And here's Hobson in third. Richards from Team GB in second place. Again, the time not that fast, but the racing, that's what this is about. That is the Olympic spirit, representing your country and making it happen on the biggest stage in the world. And in sixth place, we have the women's 100-meter freestyle, because we have the defending world record holder, Sarah Sjöström of Sweden, down there in second from the bottom. Gretchen Walsh right there pushing that underwater. But as you can see, just like the last race, it could have gone to anyone. We have Tori Husk right there in the top. We have our lead swimmer, Siobhan Hahi from Hong Kong. We have Sjöström. We have Gretchen Walsh. It is literally any of these athletes race for the finish. You got to come home strong. And into the finish, it looks like Tori Husk is going to win this thing. But don't count out the world record holder and the greatest sprinter of all time. That is Sarah Sjöström of Sweden. And into the finish with less than 10 seconds to go, it's shaping up to be a good one. Again, Sjöström could win this. Hahi could win this. And we could have Tori Husk win this. O'Callaghan could win this. One of them is not going to get on the podium. Remember, top 3 swimmers make the podium. Gold, silver, bronze. And someone's not going to be on there. And as you go into the finish, who's it going to be? It's going to be Sjöström down there in the bottom. She pulls it together, and I love the expression on her face. You cannot match this enthusiasm. This is not acting. She is genuinely surprised. She didn't even know if she was going to do this event just a few days into the Olympics, but her coach said, you know what, you got the world record. You may as well fall in the water and see what happens. And she did more than falling in the water. She dove in and showed the world why she is the greatest sprinter of all time. In fifth place, we have the mixed 4x1 medley relay. That's right, 2 guys, 2 girls of any order. Team USA is right there. They're going to be battling China and Australia. Every one of these teams has some superstars. We've got Ryan Murphy for the United States into the water on the backstroke. And as you can see, heading into it, we've only got 2 teams battling. You can see the huge separation between these. We have the ladies leading off on this side and the gentlemen leading off here on the backstroke for a couple of the teams. Into the breaststroke, we got Nick Fink against Chin Hyang, and they are making clear separation. But don't forget about the boy wonder from France. That is Leon Marchand at the top of the screen. He's making a push, and into the butterfly, we had Gretchen Walsh pulling it together, a monster 55-1 split. But the Aussies, don't forget about them, and don't forget about the Chinese right there. Who's it going to be? Into the finish, it's going to be the United States of America in a new world record. We love to see the world records, and what an incredible race that was between the USA and China. In fourth place, we have the women's 200 IM, because we got the who's who of women's swimming in the world in the pool right now. We have Kate Douglas, Alex Walsh, Summer McIntosh. How about Kaylee McEwen from Australia? How about the defending Olympic gold medalist in this event from China? This race is so exciting because as the 50s go through, the change in leadership is incredible. Right here we have Kate Douglas. She took it out fast in the butterfly. But then quickly, Summer McIntosh of Canada, the 17-year-old phenom, has taken the lead in the backstroke. The Americans are just hanging in there. And into the finish of the backstroke, it is Summer McIntosh holding it together. And we move into the breaststroke, and we have now moved into world record pace. That is Alex Walsh ahead of the world record line. Into the final leg, it is the freestyle, and Alex Walsh is holding it together for the United States of America. Summer McIntosh is in second position, and Douglas is in third position. What is going to happen into the finish? Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most insane finishes that you're ever going to see, because Summer McIntosh bursts ahead of both Americans to get in for the win, and it is Summer McIntosh with the win. However, it is not all fun and medals, because Alex Walsh is disqualified and leaves the podium for a disqualification on the backstroke to breaststroke turn. How devastating for the American Alex Walsh. But it is Summer McIntosh on the top of the podium. And Kaylee McEwen from the Australia, she moves up onto the podium after that disqualification. What an insane turn of events. And in third place, we have Leon Marchand in the 200 breaststroke. He is back for more. He is back for beating defending Olympic gold medalist, and that's exactly what he set out to do in this 200 breaststroke. He's in lane 4, number 1 qualifier after the semi. Keep an eye on Zach Stubblety-Cook of Australia. He's the defending Olympic gold medalist. An hour and a half before this race, we saw Marchand dethrone Krzysztof Milak in the 200 butterfly. The man is a machine. Have you ever done a 200 butterfly? Imagine doing a 200 fly and then going out and doing another 200 breaststroke right after winning that event and dethroning the Olympic gold medalist. And this is the Leon Marchand show. He is showing the world why he is the greatest swimmer on the planet today. Whether it's butterfly, breaststroke, the IM, heck, you give him a mile, I'm sure this guy would be competitive in literally everything that he swims. And into the finish, you see Bob Bowman there. He's got his eyes on the prize. He sees what he's looking at, and he likes it because Marchand is on world record pace, and he has a monster minute 0.5 to take things out. Can he hold on? Yes, he holds on for another gold, 2 in one night, becoming one of the only swimmers to ever break 2 Olympic records in one night in individual events, double gold. He is now 3 for 3 in Olympic gold medals, and he is telling the world, look out, I'm coming. And in runner-up position, we have the 4x1 medley relay, where the United States of America are positioned to show the world that they are the greatest superpower that there ever was. And here they are in lane 6. They dive into the water. We've got backstroke to lead things off. How about Reagan Smith breaking the Olympic record in the individual 100 backstroke to lead off this relay? And she has a star-studded field that she is competing against between Australia and Canada. Into the water now is Lily King, and she's just nibbling on the world record line. She split a 104.9, which is blazing fast, and she hands off to her teammate Gretchen Walsh. You can't even see her. I'm on the screen. I'll take myself up. She is now a full half body length ahead of the world record line. And as we exchange to Tori Husk, yes, she is the leader for the Americans. Look at this battle for the silver medal. Unfortunately, one of these teams will not make it on the podium, but the eyes are all on the United States of America, and that is Tori Husk to lead the team to victory and finish in a new world record time. How about that for the United States of America, destroying the world record, putting on a clinic, showing the rest of the world why they are the greatest superpower at these Olympics. And they are. This is Gretchen Walsh, this is Lily King, this is Reagan Smith, and they are super pumped to represent Team USA and bring home another gold. And the most exhilarating race of these Paris Olympics is the men's 4x100 medley relay, because we have Team France battling China, battling the United States, battling Great Britain, all of these guys vying for the final race of the men's side of these Olympics. Who will be crowned the best in the world? And you know what? The United States of America has never lost this event in international competition. And in these Olympics, we saw an upset. For the first time ever, the United States does not defend their title, because we have Murph leading off with an incredible split, but we have China and France right there with them. As we dive into the breaststroke, we have Adam Peaty against Nick Fink, against Leon Marchand, against Chin Hayang, and we are already ahead of the world record line. Into the fly, we have a monster relay split from Caleb Dressel for the United States at a 49.4 split. How about Maxime Grousset from France with a 49.5. All of these guys are dropping the hammer. This was a 3-team race for gold. We hadn't seen any relay of this intensity with these splits in the entire Olympic Games, and the United States had pride on the line, and they were swimming to win this into the finish. We're at 3:17 on the shot clock, and all 3 teams are lined up. But you know what? China has a secret weapon. I guess it's not a secret anymore, because this is Pan Zhan Li, the fastest 100 freestyler in history. If you remember, he just broke his world record, 46.4, and into the finish, he is able to pull away, clocking a 45.9 on his birthday to put the icing on the cake, both literally and figuratively on his birthday, to put together the fastest relay split of all time. And not only that, dethroning the United States of America, a team that has never lost this event at the Olympic Games. What an incredible Olympics it's been. Let me know down below in the comments what races you enjoyed the most, and happy swimming.